Good morning. And this is my problem, is that I start recording, but I haven't edited any of my other videos, so this is how I get behind. I did want to come on because I haven't been vlogging like I normally would, and I really want to get back into it and just get my life on the bowl, like, you know, going, you know what I mean? And when I do this, I just feel more inclined to wanting to read and just get shit done. Here we are. Okay, so I am reading Your Knife, My Heart by K.M. Mornova. I feel like I butchered that last name, but that's what we are currently reading. And I'm going between the book and my Kindle. Per usual, I just thought this special edition was stunning. Like the artwork that just to know that the author does the artwork herself is just amazing. And I mean, there's multiple artworks in the book. Drop dead, like gorgeous, like I'm in love. So also, I've been into my Hobonichi era as well. So I got a Hobonichi weeks. So you guys are probably going to be seeing a little bit of this throughout the vlog, and I'll show you guys everything I've done in it so far. I have posted it on TikTok and I have posted it on my Bookstagram as well, but I've done a lot more since I posted on my Bookstagram and Instagram and stuff like that, so I want to show you guys that. I also decided, because this is such a big book, I decided that I'm going to just have this as my book journal, and I decided last night that I was going to put stickers all over it, just chaotic all book stickers, and I just love it. And then on the inside of it, I have an obsession with bows and butterflies and things like that, so I did that. I thought that was really pretty, and then it has like these little forever and precious little things that it says, but I love the way that it is turning out. I'm trying to lock into more of my artistic side, so that's what I've been trying to do. And obviously I'm gonna have to update these pages, but yeah. So that's kind of where we're at and all that. This is literally like probably a week, days later. We're in December now. So it's a while later, and I've just been feeling very inspired to just pick up my camera and just talk and just be here. Like, I miss recording. I just feel like every time I pick up my camera, I talk and then I put it down, and then I kind of forget that I'm vlogging. And I feel like December is just such a big month for me because I'm still behind on my Goodreads goal. So there's that. I literally have to read 24 books this month. How I'm gonna do that, I have no clue. All I'm thinking is that I need to read novella after novella after novella after novella. You don't know, it's a shorter book. Usually they're like 200 pages or less, sometimes even 100 pages or less. Anybody else? Like, my phone the last month or so has been spam call after spam call after spam call. Honestly, truly annoying. So I'm currently in the middle of 2 books, which I usually don't do, but it's a special month. I need to get this. I need to hit my Goodreads goal. If I do not hit it, I fear I might crash out. And that's being very dramatic, I know. But like, I truly fear that I might crash out. No, we know, I feel like for the last 2 years, I've been saying on my, you know, on here that, hey, I want to finish Assassin Blade. Well, guess who's reading the novella? Yeah, you guessed right, me. Yep, me. I'm reading it. Got to chapter, I believe, 2 yesterday. Yes, I did. I read some of chapter 2 yesterday. So that's what I was doing. But let me bring you upstairs with me quick, so you guys can see everything else that I'm reading. Not everything else that I'm reading, but the other book that I'm reading, which is our book club read, which was my pick. And I think they picked that one because it was more of like a Christmassy book, so it gave like that Christmas vibe. You guys guess, just guess. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. I love Megan Quinn, and this has so far has been probably one of her funniest books I have read. I did not read the first one in this series. I think it is. I have not read it. Like I said, I am really enjoying that one, and it is hilarious. Like, I can't tell you, I'm giggling, cackling. I'm doing it all. And then all the just Christmas inspired like scenes that are happening and just everything. It's like Christmas literally in a book. It is perfection so far. I'm really loving it. Also doing my friend's bedazzling. I decided I wanted to bedazzle her a book and, you know, send her some goodies. So far, let me just show you guys what I've done so far. This is what she's looking like so far. I'm liking the way it's coming out so far. I'm hoping she likes it. I'm hoping. We'll see. It's just so hard when you don't have tiny ones, so I did order tinier pink ones. So hopefully once I get those, I can really get into like the little spots, if that makes any sense. But I'm doing like the whole front. I'm doing the whole front of it and the spine of it as well. So that would be my first spine done, but I do want to do this. So I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that, to see how it comes out. And I want to get it done by the 15th because I want to ship out their gifts by the 15th. Wish me luck. But yeah, I don't think I've showed you guys, so this is very chaotic. We just switched my room around because my husband got me a reading chair for Christmas, so I already opened it, but that's okay. This is how my bookshelf is looking now against the wall. As you can see, I only have like one shelf that's open down there. I might need another one soon. Probably before we leave here, I'll need another one. Let me know if you guys ever want like a book tour. I just kind of have them all over the place. There's no real rhyme reason. I do try to keep authors together and little things like that, but yeah. Let's see. Alchemize. I really want to read this book, but obviously we're not reading this month. I can't do that this month. I would totally fail my reading challenge. But some books that I do want to get to this month are Birth of a Dynasty. It's because this was sent to me by the author, I think, over the summer, and I still have not gotten to it. And the first chapter I think about all the time, so I think I'm really going to just devour the book, you know? You don't mind my bed, I did not make it yet. This is a must. I do really want to read that. I just got this All Too Well by Corinne Michaels. I have no clue what it's about, but it's pink and it's cute. Don't mind the spine. Amazon, you know, Amazon. So we're gonna just fix her a little bit. But like, I think it's really cute and gorgeous. It's a little house in a tree, like out in the forest. We have Beautiful Venom. These are just some books that I have out right here. Beautiful Venom, which I heard amazing things about this, but I do have a book on my Kindle by her that I want to read because I need to finish that series before going into God of Malice and all those Kings of Lockdown. I do want to try to get this read this month too, maybe closer to like the end of the month because it is a little bit bigger. I just got this one in yesterday, Dawn of a Firebird. I got it because it was like, what did it say? It sounded more like she was going into like an academy and trying to figure it out. We all know I'm a sucker for a good academy romance book or fantasy book, whatever the case may be. I'm a sucker for it. But it says the Raven, Crane, and Firebird each choose a tribe of a man, granted humans heavenly magic, but power in the man's hand caused endless war for lands, which mankind destruction, the birds perish, taking with them their magic. Magic is now rare, war is common. The discarded daughter of an emperor, Camilla Zaharzad, is raised with her mother's nomadic tribe until a violent raid ends the peaceful life. Amid the chaos of death, the heavenly magic of Nora awakens within her, granting her power to wield a cosmic light. Camilla suddenly goes from outsider to weapon, finally accepting into her family's court. Now worthy, she trains in combat and poisons, pledging loyalty to his crown. When tragedy strikes again and her clansmen are defeated by a rival empire, Camilla vows lasting vengeance as she escapes. Camilla is not alone, for something shadows her, feeling her darkness. Holding her identity, Camilla infiltrates the enemy's army academy. She studies jinn, magic, and martial arts from cutthroat mystic monks in a bid to bring down the empire from within. However, through her studies, Camilla begins to question her father's teaching of war and rule. With war escalating across the kingdoms and a twisted magic spreading, Camilla is torn between two impossible choices: revenge or freedom. Tell me that doesn't sound good. So of course, and I mean, the spine is like, it is gorgeous. I can't make that up, and I can't wait to read that one. That one really intrigued me. And then I have Brimstone that I haven't read. I have Magnolia Park. Why do I keep saying Magnolian? Magnolia Park, Brimstone, but I want to read Quicksilver again before reading Brimstone. I have Hollow. I have the Book of Israel. It's a really pretty cover of it. Well, I mean, sprayed edges of it. I got this recently. I have a ton of books to like literally pick from. I have Wild Reverence. I have not read it yet. I heard amazing things about it. Just picked this one up not that long ago, like the end of last month. And I love the first book, so I'm excited to read this one. I have Confirmed because I heard amazing things about this. So there's that. I have like literally, I have so many. I have this edition of Boys of Tommen. We all know that I love to reread this series, so I can't wait to read it in this series. Heartless Beloved by Lola King. My favorite, Hand for Prep. I still need to read Great Big Beautiful Life. I have that one there. I read Direbound. This one's for my friend. These I still need to read. But I have a lot of choices. Like a lot of the books, like I think from here and down are books that I still need to read, and there's some scattered like series together over here that I still need to read. I have a lot of books to choose from, so I need to put myself on a book buying ban for sure, because I've been going in buying books, y'all. I've been going in, and I really need to stop, because you know, we want to save money. Part of being an adult is saving money, even though when you don't want to, but you know, that's what everything we got going on. But those are the two books I'm reading. I'll update you guys as I'm reading them and as I finish. And there are a couple other novellas that I've been listening to two that are Audible like originals that are like the when a whole bunch of authors come together and write little novellas, but they're all part of like one collective series. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. I feel like you guys all know what I'm talking about. If you're a reader, you know. Doing those two, which they've been like 40, maybe 40 to 100 pages in between there, how long they are, and those like are really intriguing to see how like captivating they could be and how drawn in a short book like that can be. And it ends like that, and it ends and it's like, yeah, you want more. Do you really need more is the real question. Does that make sense? And I love that an author can do that, suck you in that quick, give you so much information, and then be like, okay, bye, we're done. Like, I love that. Okay, so I think I'm getting to the part where like, novella where something happens to Sam, and I say that just because I feel like you see their relationship developing a lot more in this one, and like you can see like their care for one another like coming through. And I feel like they never truly, at least from how everyone makes it seem, like they never truly got to have like that full-blown, like they could have been everything and more to one another. Does that make sense? Here we are. I'm on page 273 and I'm nervous. I'm scared, I'm nervous. Let's see. I feel like we're learning a lot about, not a lot, but like we got to hear more about Sam, like his mom, why he's so close to like the, what is it called, curtsy girls? Is it courtesans? Courtesans? I don't know, however you say it, girls. Kind of, I guess, I want to say they're not, I don't think they're, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna be quiet now and keep reading. Y'all, I still can't believe I haven't picked this up in 2 years, and I've always been meaning to, but I think because they are novellas and it's not one following one big storyline, I think that's why I haven't. But here we are. We're on chapter 5. I also feel like it's very slow, and I will say at times I was very bored while reading this. Reading some of the novellas, I don't want to say this, but reading some of the novellas, we'll see. This one so far has kept my attention and makes me want to read, because I feel like the assassin king is, there's something suspicious about him, and I wonder if we're gonna see more of him throughout the series, unless this last chapter something happens and you know what I mean, not last chapter, last novella. Until then, we're gonna keep reading. Okay, so I just finished the Assassin in the Underworld, and you see how like in this one she's kind of rebelling, even though in the one before that one she rebelled too, but in this one you see her really rebel. You see her take ownership of herself and get her freedom, not only hers but Sam's as well. And you know what, I low-key understand why so many people love Sam, and I think in the next one my heart is gonna break, because I think whatever happens in the Assassin in the Empire is the one where she ends up going to prison for whatever is about to happen, which I feel like that was a huge thing that I was missing when I read it in class. I think I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 stars. It wasn't bad. I kind of feel like I flew through it. It did take me all day to read, but I wasn't reading all day. I was reading on and off most of the day. We are almost done. We have one more novella in here, and then I'll officially be done with the Assassin Blade. Tell me that's not crazy. It's crazy. So that makes me pretty proud. I think I will start the next novella in that tomorrow, but whenever I get out the shower here soon, I'm going to keep reading some Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. As I told you guys before, it is hilarious and I'm loving every second of reading it. Part of me wants to just fly through it, but I'm really trying to just take my time, highlight things that make me funny, annotate things that make me, you know, that I think, oh, like that's a cute little feeling that he's feeling, or things that are making me die and laugh. I think every time I look at this book now, I'm going to think of the Pepsi bottle, and if you know, you know. So that's what I plan on doing for the rest of the night. After I get the kids to bed, I'm about to go shower and start settling down for bed. I did not complete my rings today whatsoever, but that is okay. Okay guys, my new reality is sitting in the pickup lines. This is what I am working with here. I just started, what is this one called? Santa's Coming, which is just a little spicy novella. I wanted to see what that is. We tried out Potbelly sandwiches. Sandwich works today. It was actually pretty good. Don't think I'd get the sandwich that I got. I got the cubano, and it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like more like the Puerto Rican style, and I don't know why I expected that, but I did, and no, it just wasn't, it didn't hit. There is Dr. Pepper in this, but I also have my water, so I'm going between the two because I'm trying to stay hydrated more. I'm just gonna sit here and read till about 2:35. Essentially, that's when they start doing car riders. We have Xander in the back just relaxing. I also just realized that I ordered two of two of those. I hate that Amazon does that. If you have it in your cart before and you add it again, it will add it as two. I did not realize that whatsoever. So there's that. Also found this cute little thing on Amazon that I want to get. I mean, there's only one review, so I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I mean, if someone knows where a place where you can get a vase like that, that is stunning and beautiful, and I want it. Now I'm going to read and figure out what this book is all about. It's 74 pages, so I'm hoping to fly through it because, like I said, I need to read 6 books. 6 books, yeah, I have to read 6 books this week. So each week we're going to be vlogging and seeing how many books I actually get done. So far this week I have read 2, which was, oh my god, why am I drawing blanks? I don't think that I started the one that I did read. I didn't start my vlog yet, so you guys wouldn't know about. I think it's Rosie and the, is it Rosie and the Dreamboat? No, but that one was really good. I really like that little novella, but that's not it. What is it? It's gonna drive me nuts, so now I have to figure it out. Oh, Drop, Cover, and Hold On, which is book number 4 in the Improbable Meet Cute, and I gave that one 3 stars. It was okay. It wasn't like my favorite or anything. She basically gets stuck in a bakery with the owner, and that's how their meet cute kind of just starts, and it's a cute little quick novella. And then I read The Assassin in the Underworld, which you guys know about, and then now I'm reading Santa's Coming, which will be my 3rd book this week. And then I have a couple more that I want to read. We'll see if we can get to those this week because I'm going to be reading 6 books. I'm determined to get 6 books. I'm determined in general just to hit my Goodreads goal. You guys will see if I do or don't. I'm hoping that we do. So I'm finally in my chair and I'm ready to relax. But I finished 2 books today, 2 little novellas today. I'm going to tell you what they are. The one was Santa's Coming. I just want to tell you who, well, I'm just going to put a picture up here of what it is. And talk about having a Santa fetish. That's literally all I got from it. It was just a single mom who is just like, you know, trying to be the perfect mom, just showing up for her kid, just being the all-around mom. That's when I say like I can relate to her in that sense, where you kind of like forget who you are and you're just like these labels: mom, single mother, this, that, you know, like you're never just you. And I feel like that was a big part of it. And then her finally doing something for her was getting with Mr. Claus. But I really enjoyed it. It was quick, fast, to the point. I think we even get a prologue for like what the next little novella would be about, and that one sounded interesting. And then I read Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey, and y'all, I was so, this is what it looks like. I even wrote in the review section, I was like, I don't know why I'm shocked that this was so spicy. I just wasn't expecting it, but I really liked Luke. I mean, talk about spice. She's also a single mom. Don't know if that's like a, I don't want to say Christmas trope, but like kind of feels like it after reading back-to-back single mom books. I was not expecting the way that Luke talked to her. Like I was like blushing for her and dying laughing. And I listened to that one on audiobook. Like, what did I just read? What is going on? It was hilarious in like the best possible way. So, and I think I ended up giving that one 3 stars. Yes, I gave that one 3 stars, and then I get Santa's Coming 3 stars as well. 4 books already down, so we have 2 more books to read. I am gonna read like the last novella in Assassin's Blade, which was like 100 and something pages. I don't know if I'm gonna start that tonight. Part of me wants to, another part of me doesn't. We'll see. I feel like I just should, just to get that out of the way and then focus on Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Every single time I hear that, I want to do it in the, you know, the voice that in Home Alone, how the guy does it. I did do my content page in here, and that's more like jotting down, oh, trying to put you guys in between my legs. That's more like jotting down like different ideas I come up with whenever I'm like on it. So this isn't my content list, so just like ideas. I should have put content ideas instead of lists, but that's okay. And I just have like these cute little cowboy stickers here, and then this burgundy pattern one down here that I really like as well. And I thought they just kind of both went together really well. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like coming down the sides like that, but I don't know. We're gonna just leave it like that for now and see. Maybe I'll add some stickers to it eventually. This is what my week is looking like. You guys can't really see. I don't really want to show you guys everything I wrote down, but you guys can see like the little stickers and just different things like that. Here I'm just writing books that I currently read this week. I have to check off Santa's Coming and Merry Ever After. That just shows that I completed it this week. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 2 more books to read this week. And that would be nice if I can finish that. To think that I have to read 6 books every week, I'm hoping that I can even get like maybe ahead a little bit. That would be nice too from reading the novella. That would be really good. So that's what I have read so far today. I'm about to, like I said, I think I'm gonna start Assassin's Blade now and see how that goes, and if I'm really in the mood for that. And then if not, I'll just jump into Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, because that one's gonna just brighten up my mood. I think it's gonna get, that book, it just makes you so happy. I don't know, because it's so funny and jolly and just all the Christmas spirit. See how it goes. You guys would be so proud of me for once in my life. Just look. I'm editing. I'm trying to do this new thing. I've been saying I wanted to do it. Like, I just gave up on editing my old videos. Well, not gave up, but for right now I'm putting them on pause because, you know, I want to just get more recent videos up. And I'm editing you guys. Now I'm editing me now. Like, that's this video that this clip is in. That's this video. Look at that. Look at me doing something. Isn't that crazy? Me doing something crazy. So I ended up finishing 2 other little novellas. Look at me. I should just be called the novella queen at this point. Give me my crown. But okay, so let's talk about the 2 books that I finished, because that's what these weekly vlogs are gonna be about. It's just me to see me in action trying to complete my Goodreads goal. And I will say that pretty much all these novellas I have talked about have been on audiobook, me listening to it. And I know I said, I think in a couple other videos before, that I wasn't a big audio fan. Y'all, I was not. I can admit that. I was not an audio girly. It just didn't vibe with me. I couldn't get into the books. It kind of felt like I was listening to a podcast and it was just going in and out. Like, I just couldn't focus on the plot and the characters. And I'm not saying that I feel like even listening to it, I don't get the same emotion. Like, I don't feel the same emotion as if I'm reading the book. I am enjoying it more. And I think what helped me enjoy it more was that I think I've seen a whole bunch of people, I can't remember who, but a lot of people say like getting into audiobooks, it's really hard. When trying to get into audiobooks, you should listen to books that you already read and are just rereading. I did that for a lot of my books. Like, I'm listening, but like if I'm not really listening, I'm not gonna lose focus because I already know what's gonna happen, obviously, because it's a reread. So that's kind of what I did for like a couple books, and then eventually I started doing different books that I haven't obviously read before, and I started liking it. Also, it depends on the narrator as well. Like, I'm currently listening to one, and the male narrator, like the way that they talk about him, that's not the voice he should have. But I think it really depends on that too. I'm just learning as I go, but a lot of these, like I said, these novellas have been on audio. So the last 2 novellas I read was No Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov, and that one was really cute to the point. Can't really tell you. It had like whole Christmas vibe to it. Her brother's getting married on Christmas, so on Christmas Eve they have to go to the recital. Basically, they all have to dress up as as Christmas characters, and she's a maid of honor, and then her brother's best friend is the man of honor. They have kind of like this thing, and always had kind of like this thing, kind of seeing that bloom. And then I really like The Exception to the Rule by Christina and Lauren. That one literally just took me. I liked it. I could have read a whole book on it. One day he is trying to email his teacher explaining like something about like a test or something, if I'm not mistaken, and he ends up emailing her. She emails him back. This is all happening on Valentine's Day, and she ends up emailing him back and was like, hey, like, sorry, you got the wrong person. If you wanted the teacher, it should have been at whatever. And from there, every Valentine's Day for like the next 10 years, they each write each other saying happy Valentine's Day, and it kind of becomes like a game. Whoever, you know, says it first, like, they win that year. And then slowly you kind of see them like develop. They talk about college, about leaving school, about their family, but they never give like details on like who they are. But all they know is that they're from the same town, and I just really like that aspect. And I really like seeing like their bond kind of grow, and each time they would try to meet up, it just never like worked out. And then, you know, bring in their relationships and meeting people and being with different people, and like you're seeing this all, and I'm just like, I can watch a movie on this. Like, I just really, that's probably one of my favorite novellas that I've read out of all the novellas I've read so far. And I, like I said, I could have watched I could have read a whole book on them, and I think I would have devoured it. Those are the 2 books that I have read. I've kind of just, like I said, I'm editing right now for a little bit. Then I'm gonna try to do some more of my friends. Lighting's gonna change because I'm getting up of her Bedazzle the book. I got a lot done, but I dropped my oh, what is happening? Why are we blurry? Okay, I dropped my gems yesterday and they got all over my floor. I can actually, if I look really close, I can still see some on the floor, so I gotta pick those up. I want to show you what I have done so far to it so you guys can see, because it's so pretty so far. This is what she's looking like. So I had to order more white because yeah, it wasn't working out. As you can see right here, it was supposed to have some in between there, but it's not gonna work out, so that's gonna just stay like that. But I wanted to do the lettering because down here you see a lot of it. I have to get in between these, so that's why I wanted to, you know, do that. But I think I might just start filling in up here, or even like doing the sword. But I think I might do this a little bit of the sword up here and then go into like filling the background. But this is what she is looking like. I think she's really pretty so far. She's really pretty. I can't wait to show you guys when she's officially finished and I can send it her way. I hope she loves it, and if not, I'll be like, just send it back. It's okay. But I think she will. I think it's just the thought that counts and the time that I'm gonna put it into it, so we'll see. Hopefully. Literally all I'm doing, I am going to also try to finish the last novella in Assassin Blade. I'm on page 360, which is chapter, what is this? I don't even know. Chapter 2. The chapters in here I think are pretty long. I feel like I said that before. So this is going to be another novella that I'm going to finish today, and then I'm gonna literally try to finish Merry Christmas You Filthy Animal. I want to read some of that tonight too. I have a whole agenda going on, so I'll keep you guys, like, every single time you guys see me, I'm going to be in this chair just because this is like such a comfy corner for me now. I can't wait to like decorate, see what I'm gonna do with this corner eventually. But I do want to say that I did finish Assassin's Blade last night, and when I tell you how, like, I didn't even realize I was like had tears coming down my face because I was just so heartbroken for her and Sam. Like, they just didn't have their chance. I think I gave The Assassin and the Empire 4 stars, and I was devastated. So devastated for Sam and for her not putting 2 and 2 together. The way that Wesley, who I feel like throughout all the other ones you kind of wanted to punch in the face because it's like, why are you being that way towards her? But for him to try to even warn her, I think that says a lot about his character, and it just says a lot about how much Sam meant to the other assassins and the people in the assassin like empire and things like that. This makes me want to pick up the second book in the series. Like, these novellas, like I said, I wish I would have read this first, because then going into Throne of Glass, I feel like I would have understood more of like why kind of she was the way she was. Still reading, which I haven't picked up, which I'm about to pick up. That's why I came up here, because I got done doing all my little duties around the house. We're going back into her. I can't. I'm on chapter 14 in Merry Christmas You Filthy Animal. So I still have quite a chunk to read, so I'm about to start reading away. Like I said, it's very easy to read, so I think I'm gonna just fly through the rest of it. But I have been like, I need a good laugh, especially after that last novella. I'm like, I need a laugh. We're gonna do this now and we're gonna laugh a little bit, I hope. If I can read this all, that would be perfect. Fingers crossed. Also, I have been journaling a little in her. I did last night. This is a 2025 Hobonichi Cousin. Obviously, it's not going to work for this year, so I got little number stickers so I can change the numbers on a lot of this, but I can use it for this year. I am using the... I knew this was going to happen. Like, December, because that's December 2025. I am using that for, like, currently. So I did this one last night. I did, like, a snowflake, and I was like, how that's so hard to do. How people do that, I would love to know. I don't know why it was so hard for me to do, but it was so hard for me to do. And then I haven't finished filled out day 1 or 2. I'm going back to do those. I did day 3 as just like all the music I've been really enjoying. So I put down Music is Life. I put my Spotify 2025 recap. I put like these little stickers, and then these are just songs that I've just been really enjoying that I wanted to like look back on eventually and be like, oh yes, I was jamming to that. I just put this, the Elf on a Shelf, and I just wrote a little bit about how like it's our favorite tradition and how I love bringing her back out and things like that. Thankful for my family and how I was feeling that day essentially. And then this is what really started it, is that on Saturday I had a really kind of just type of day, which I was sad because of some news we got, and feeling, I don't want to say angry, just upset for the news that, you know, someone really close to us got, and it was just very upsetting. And I just felt like I wanted to write this down because this shall pass too, and when it does we can celebrate about it. And I just want to look back on this one and be like, I knew she was a badass and she could do it. So there's that. And that's pretty much, oh, and I did daily affirmations the other day. It's kind of just something just really simple. I just threw some, you know, stickers on there and stuff like that. I don't think I've shown you guys all of this, but I'll show you guys my intro to it. It's just a picture of me and it just says, stay true to yourself. Dear, you are enough. You are magic. Stand out from the crowd. I really like that. And then I did this to kind of just, you know, let this everyone, whoever picks up, if my kids or anyone, I don't know, but it just says junk journal. These are the good old days, and just random little stickers and like little people that I thought. I feel like this one resembles me a lot. Even this one with the music down here too, like listening to audiobooks, music, anything like that really does it for me. Just like the whole vibe. And these are just pretty little outside things that I thought were pretty that would add to the page. And of course there's butterflies and there's a cute little bird and just things like that. That literally is me. And then I think I showed you guys my reading tracker. This is for this year. It starts in January, so that's the first one. And then obviously for the second half of the year, then more reading tracker that I did. And this like my December. This is gonna be like more like my December recap. So I'm gonna put a picture of our Christmas picture here and just a recap of the month eventually. And I'm gonna do that for each month then. In here I'm gonna decorate the whole thing and just do something like that. So this is for like near the end of the month. This is just a terrible page. I'm not doing the rest of the pages like that. I think that, yeah, that's just, it's not gonna work for me. It's just I don't like it. But it was gonna be more as like a, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what I'm eating each day for lunch, dinner, breakfast, add my snacks in between, things like that, kind of to see how I am eating. I'm just a terrible eater just in general, so I just didn't think that was gonna work. And then my Hobonichi weeks, which we do have here. This is just my everyday where I have my steps that start in January that I'm gonna just keep track of. My monthly, I was gonna put a picture a day, just my little camera printer thing doesn't print small enough to do a picture a day, so I'm doing like motivational quotes a day. Yesterday I put, what makes you happy doesn't need to make sense to others. I am enough just as I am, one day at a time. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. When you start loving yourself, life starts loving you too. Believe in yourself even when no one else does. So I'm just doing a quote a day, but also using it to do like appointments and just the kids' school things that are going on and stuff like that. These highlights are like days that, I don't know if you guys can see, days where like there's no school and things like that. So just doing it like that. And I think that's what I'm going to keep doing for the rest of the months as well. Being my December like layout, my January one, my February one, which is probably up there, one of my favorite layouts that I have done. March, April, it's one of my favorites too. May, we did like a Cinco de Mayo vibe going on there. June, I love the border because it's giving pool vibes, so I love that. July, August, September, and then I think I did all the way up to October. I think I did November, so this is October. And then yeah, I did all the way up to next November, which I'm excited for. And then I didn't do December or the rest of the month. So I think this one goes all the way up to March. This is my first week of just everything. So I have how many pages I'm reading because I want to keep track of that. To-dos, like my to-do dailies, appointments, things like that. Middle. And then I have my workouts that I'm doing on the side, which I really do like, that I'm keeping track of the main things that I like. Then I have a habit tracker, which is reading, water, laundry, dishes, and walking the dogs, which we did walk the dogs today. I didn't do it, my husband did it, but it was done. It counts. Reading, which I'm about to do, laundry, which I'm currently doing, dishes, which I just got done doing, and water, because I'm always drinking water. And then on here I have my currently reads, which I really like that. And the last book I have to read this week is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animals. So there's that. And I have next week, and I just have like a shopping list. What is it? Just things that are going on.
Yeah, let's go, come on.
It's in the bathroom. And then current reads again that I really like. And then I already did the following week, which kind of have it set up again how I had the first one, just cute little stickers. What I have during the weeks. And then in the notes have 5 stars that I haven't, obviously that's for 2026. An extra page for just in case. Word of the week, content list, so just ideas that I come up with that I can jot down whenever we're out somewhere. And then my weekly cleaning list that I really enjoy. Like, see, I did this. This is the favorites. Is this the favorites? I don't know what this is, but it's like the track and like link things. But I'm using it for TV shows that I watch and that I really enjoy and want to continue. Then I'm using the 100 page for 100 books that I'm going to read this year, so I can keep track in here as well. And then we have my workout. How many minutes I work out a day. And I do this cute little page, and then we're just filling in the color for each day to see what we do. And then we're back. That's everything that's in this one. But because it is Sunday, I'm going to end this video now because we're going to start a new one tomorrow to keep on seeing how many books that I can read. Like I said, I need to read 6 books a week, and this week
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 books. Look at that, overachiever. And I'm hoping to finish Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. If I do finish that, I will let you guys know in tomorrow's video, but that will obviously count for, you know, this current week that we're talking about. So wish me luck that I can do that. It would be really nice to get 8 books done and to try to get a little bit ahead so that I'm not freaking out near the end. But we are going to complete our Goodreads goal. I have faith in me, you know, and us. Me, you guys motivating me to get it done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a little bit all over the place, but it wouldn't be my video if it wasn't actually when I think about it. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.